Greetings, good people from the vinyl community. Welcome back to the channel. This is Wax and Relax, the vinyl listening room, and I'm John. Today we're going to do a quick one. It's going to be a 6-pack of something I call I Only Love One. Artist with a pretty sizable catalog, and for some reason I only love one record from it. So I'm going to do just a quick one here, just trying to get some establishment of the channel, get some listeners and some viewers and some friends and some shares, some likes, some dislikes, whatever. But I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to do this in alphabetical order for lack of any kind of ranking. Bob Dylan, huge catalog, lots of big hits, lots of well-written songs. He's a legend, and it's the only record I like. Desire. I've got Blood on the Tracks. I never reach for it. I never had any desire to buy anything else. I don't know. Love this record, start to finish. Grew up with it. Youngest of 8 kids, and it was played in our house frequently. They made a movie out of basically the story of Reuben Carter, which they called Hurricane. And track 1, Hurricane, about Reuben Hurricane Carter. So it's pretty cool. And they also use that very judiciously in Dazed and Confused, in the pool hall scene. Pretty cool. Coming up next, we got some country, some Canadian country at that. Early 90s, Katie Lang, Ingenue. Great record from KD. She got a songwriting credit on a later Rolling Stones song that Keith Richards' daughter had heard and said, wow, that sounds just like Constant Craving. And so to kind of preempt the lawsuit, the Stones reached out and gave writing credit, even though they said they had never heard the song. But yeah, love this record. It was played a lot at a record store I used to work in as a promo, and the songs just kind of grew on me. And I tried the rest of the catalog. It just doesn't click with me the way that this record does. And this particular copy of my record has a second LP, MTV Unplugged, which is pretty cool. It's the whole record, just in an acoustic setting. Next up, when I was 8 or 9 years old, I was in a bike gang called the Omegas. A bunch of us, 8, 9-year-old, 10-year-olds, riding around on BMX bikes. We were the Omegas. Till about 6 o'clock, then we all had to go home for dinner. And that was the end of the Omegas. We lasted one day, but we had a theme album, and that was Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. Great record. Todd Rundgren produced. You can hear him all over this thing. Songs by Jim Steinman. You know how they go. They sound like Wagner. I don't like Bat Out of Hell 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and Back into Hell and all the other stuff. I didn't like any of the other Jim Steinman stuff. Extra credit for Meatloaf on the Rocky Horror stuff. But other than that, I love this record. Don't love anything else from the catalog. Next up, cheesy 80s synthesizers, Casio keyboards. I think our generation, I'm in my mid-50s, our generation first came across Tangerine Dream with Risky Business. But they do have a really, really big catalog. And I came across this in 1988, and I love it. It's a Tangerine Dream Optical Race. Unfortunately, it's not a great album. And apparently not a lot of people like it because there's not a lot of them out there, so nobody's looking for it. But I found one, $15 on Discogs. I don't recall who the seller was. However, this is not a great album whatsoever, but I love it, and it's the only one from that catalog I do. And last but not least, as a DJ, I've been playing this band's music for years, but there's only one of them that really resonates with me to listen to it, so it's the only one by them that I own. Everything else is on MP3 and digital files for me to DJ with. But for my vinyl, the Weezer Blue record, the first one, the debut. Early mid-90s, I think 94. Buddy Holly, Sweater Song, Say It Ain't So, and Surf Wax America. In the song with Kiss and the lyrics about in the garage. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I've listened to all the other stuff. Nothing on the want list. But so that's my 6 pack of albums that I love, and it's the only one from the artist that I love. I'm sure that there's more in the collection, but for right now, this is what I came up with. So hopefully we get some other things going on here. We got the Soul Tag coming up. We've got the Summer Tag coming up, and my son is dying to get in here and do some videos. He wants to do a metal one as well. So you'll see that coming up soon. Do all the YouTube stuff, the clicks and the clacks and all the other shit that you got to do that everyone else tells you to do. Other than that, we will see you on the B-side.